We are crocheting this here circle, and the colors go round a bit in a crazy way, but that's very easy to do. And when it's made this way, you get very few yarn ends to finish off. So you have the ones at the end and the ones at the beginning, and none here. We start in the middle with all the 5 colors and then work round, round, round. And the way it works, each time always when we change color, we leave the old color and then pick it up again when we come around to the same spot the next time. This circle can of course be made in any kind of yarn and used for anything. I'm going to use this as a kitchen cloth, and for that reason it's bamboo. I basically only use bamboo for kitchen cloths because it's antibacterial and it's soft and it washes super well. You can use cotton of course as well. You need 5 different colors of yarn, and they should be the same weight and wash the same way. The one I'm using is the same blend bamboo with a little bit of cotton that I have in this one that I finished. And then you need a crochet hook that goes with the yarn you have. Mine is 3.5 millimeter or E. Your finished circle is of course completely different if you use sort of muted colors like this here. These don't actually go together, I just took them out for colors. Or you could use t-shirt yarn and make a rug. And let's see now how we are going to make this. Choose the color you want to start with. And I'm making a magic ring to start with. Or if you prefer, chain 6 and make a ring. But I'll do a magic ring just over 1 finger. So twist like that. Put the hook under the yarn. Make a stitch there and take it off. And all of the first round goes into this hair ring. And the first round is different from all the rest in how we change the colors. Chain 2 and 1 double crochet into the ring. Or you start a double crochet, don't finish it. Just this much. Leave it here. And I'm using American crochet terms. Double crochet in British crochet terms is a treble. And after you are here, so that you have 2 loops on the hook, we take another color and we finish off this with the new color there. And then a double crochet into the ring using the new color, and then again we start a double crochet but leave it when we have 2 loops on the hook. Then again next color, and finishing off that double crochet using that color. That always gives a neater finish. And again the same, 1 full double crochet and start another one and leave it here. It's good to tighten this a bit already here so you don't get 2 big loops. So now we have 3 colors. Next one, just the same in there, and then a double crochet and another one and leaving it here, and 1 more color. Where did it go? Here. Double crochet, and now we finish off since this is the last one. So now we have 2 double crochets each, I mean counting the chains in the beginning, in all of the 5 colors. I'm tightening them a bit, and then take hold of the end yarn for the magic ring and pull tight. Now if you didn't have a magic ring but chains instead, then you would anyway have it tight to start with. And actually I'm mentioning it already now so I don't forget that when you finish off the yarn that was used for the magic ring here, and every time you use a magic ring, make sure that you really weave it in well so it doesn't come loose. Okay, and now I'm finishing off this round with a slip stitch to the start of the round here. So this is our first round done. On the next round we will have 2 stitches in each stitch. We continue first with the same color as you finished the first round with. Chain 3, then a double crochet in that same spot where you have the chain starting, and then a double crochet in the next stitch and another one in the same one. So now we have 4 of this color, and now we need to change the color, and we always take the one that we finish with that's underneath, so in this case the pale pink. So get that yarn there, it's in here. I'm ready to start crocheting using that. And what you do is you go into the first stitch of the next color and get the yarn and pull it through that stitch there, and then chain 3, and with the third one pull through both the new chain and the other stitch of the previous color, tightening a bit. So this is how we change the color always. And then a double crochet in the same stitch, and 2 in the next one. The problem with this bamboo is that it easily splits. There. And then we change color again, and you always take the one under what you have been working now. So it's this here cerise pink. It's in here. And like before, you go in the next color, get that yarn there, chain 3, and the third one you pull through the color you had on the hook. So that way they stay together. And a second double crochet, 2 in the next one. Here, then again, so it's this here lime green one, so the yarn is here and into the next color, chain 3 and through both of them, and you often need to tighten these. A double crochet there, and then 2, and now we have one more color. It's this here orange. Tighten that a bit again. Going in the next color, chain 3 join them, double crochet, and 2 double crochets. So now we have gone round and a slip stitch in the start of the round. Okay, so now we had 4. And actually there's a chart here now that shows how this grows. So what the chart means is that how many stitches you have in each color as it grows. So there's 2, then 4, then 6, then 10, then 12, and so on. You might want to screenshot this for later because it's easier to remember that way. The way this works, you always start a new round using the same color as you finished the previous one. So just here, chain 3, and now we need 6 stitches. So 1 in that same one, and then 1 in the next one, 2 in the one after, and 1 at the end. So here we have 6 when we count the chain. And then change color again, so now I get this here, teal color. And you can always start it under that there stitch where the color changes. So 3, and again you pull through to join it with the previous color, and then I'll have 2 stitches in here. So that's 3, then 2 in the next one, and 1 at the end. That's 6. You could also have like 1 there and 2 at the end. Doesn't matter, as long as you always have 6 on this here round. Then we go for the pale pink. And again, here where the color changes, chain 3 and pull the last one through the other stitch as well. And then there's 1 stitch, so 5 more. Okay, so there's Y5 here. And this is how you continue until the end of this hair round. So the next color, when you look at it, again, you take the one underneath where you are now. So it's that cerise pink. And again, in there, chain 3, the third, pull through, and then 5 double crochets into these green stitches. So do that and the next one, and then we'll look at the round after. Here, and I finished the round with a slip stitch. By the way, it's worth twisting this the other way than the way that it turns, because the yarns get tangled otherwise. And here now, again, you continue with the same yarn and chain 3. And on this here round, which is the 4th round, you need to have 10 stitches in here always. So 10 there. It doesn't go exactly even. So there's 2. This counts the first one. 2 there. Then 1. 2 again. and then 2 and 2. Now we have 10. Yeah. And from here on the system is the same, it's just the number of stitches varies. So you go for the same color as here. Now anyway it's easy to see what the next color is because you just go and get the yarn that's been left at the spot where you are now that the yarns are a bit further away from each other. So again in between these here and chain 3 with the third one pulled through both, and then so that you'll have 10 here. I'll do this one still and then it continues the same. There. So here we see actually how we're beginning to see now how it goes. So if you take here any of the colors and start following it, I'll take this here turquoise color. So when you go around, you can see how it jumps always one higher up, like that. So even though it looks sort of messy, it really is completely systematic the way it goes. And here again, I have the color waiting for me here, and I chain 3 using that color, and then I need 10 here. And really this is how you continue all the time. Here's the chart again. So there's 11 rounds counted in here, and then you can just continue it the same. After a while it will be necessary to only add 2 per round. Here there's still 3 per round. I'll do a bit more here now so that we see what this turns out like. And this is how it continues. On this here 5th round I need 14 stitches always on each color. So that means that since there were 12 on the previous round, I needed to increase 2. And it doesn't matter exactly where you put the increases, as long as you don't put them next to each other. So I have them here and here. So every time when you increase, spread them out a bit. And this is just how you continue. The system is exactly the same, only on every round you have a few more stitches. Also check out this other video where we are using the same technique, but it's a square.